Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisville's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got him. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Gray. Release to the back. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
To the air on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. That's caught. It's Golden. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. He tried to buy some time, and the defense was not having it.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans in this offense.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense? Getting to the quarterback in back-to-back plays. You want to pressure the quarterback. If you get him on the ground, it's gravy. Nice job. 2 sacks in a row, bringing up a 3rd and long situation.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, Here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Makes the catch. It's Williams.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Owls. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Used to play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
To the air, it's Gray. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quick pass on the jet motion. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They've got the screen set up. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's knocked. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to run it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hands it off. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Completes it in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to escape and get it himself. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the returner is stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quick strike complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line Perfect run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Into the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
Back to throw, it's Gray. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Let's go. He'll keep it himself. He's in open space downfield. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Finds a little space.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to throw. It's Baker. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Pocket breaking down. Makes a connection. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Cardinals will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Owls in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. The inside handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Owls come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Dead center perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to the ground game on the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. The give out of the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking downfield, it's Knowles. Got his man quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He'll try the left side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
And in this offense, hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 40, there he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Gray. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Give to the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Owls will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Fires to the big fella. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Gets it out fast. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. And back to the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this